Tonight, Governor J.B. Pritzker is unveiling a new budget, and in this election year, he's proposing little new spending. Again, this is an election year.
There is speculation, of course, that he will run for president next year. So today's State of the State speech had plenty of criticism for the current White House. For more on the big takeaways of the governor's address, let's send things over to our political reporter, Mary Ann Ahern, joining us with why affordability seems to be the buzzword of the campaign this year.
We've been hearing it from everyone, Democrats and Republicans. Governor Pritzker isn't the only one. He realizes voters are worried about grocery prices, insurance rates, and housing. Pritzker today unveiled a housing plan that would limit local governments from placing restrictions on multi-unit buildings on residential lots and put the state in charge of that zoning. He's in favor of what's even called granny flats, small mother-in-law type units on residential properties.
This is an ambitious slate of reforms designed to eliminate unnecessary barriers and lower costs for housing construction, produce a wider range of family-friendly housing types, and streamline construction processes.
As you can imagine, Republicans running to oppose Pritzker in November, they do not agree with his plan for statewide zoning laws.
I'd be very, very cautious about that bill and absolutely oppose it. What we don't need is more centralization. I don't like how much power Springfield has in Illinois. They have way too much power.
Well, I look forward to the day that we can focus on growing Illinois and build affordable housing for people. And I'd like to, instead of state regulations continually, I'd like to leave a lot of that to local control and let the people in the counties and the communities be able to figure out what they need.
The governor's $56 billion budget also calls for new taxes on major social media companies like Facebook, X, and TikTok.
And Mary Ann, we should also take note that the governor today did talk about how the Trump administration, how their decisions have impacted the state of Illinois, and what role does that play in the governor's own possible run in 2028?
Right. Not only is he looking at a re-election for governor, but there are many believe that he is speculating that he could be a candidate in 2028 for president. The governor, that is, said this is the moment to stand up for Illinois and be loud. He said President Trump's policies have cost the state more than $8 billion. We asked Republican leaders if they agree with him.
If you want to talk about our FY 2027 budget, you must first demand the return of the money and resources this president has taken from the people of Illinois.
I think Trump was mentioned about 20 different times, certainly gaslighting Illinoisans, trying to instill fear with the threatening that the federal government is going to just leave Illinois high and dry. So certainly I think that was probably his campaign piece of it. But there again, I mean, Trump has not been in office long enough to see what's happened.
Today's budget sets the stage for debate and hearings until the legislature adjourns on May 31st. Since that is that election year, the real debate, however, won't begin until after March 17th, the primary. I also have an update for you on where the Bears legislation stands, bringing you that at 6 o'clock.
All right, well, stay tuned for that. Mary Ann Ahern, thank you.